under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002, I'm requiring you to give me your name and address. If you refuse to do so, I've just told you.
I'm not your mate.
Because that's what we're filming for.
No.
Huh?
No, you can't.
I'm just talking to you.
You're not.
That's what you're filming these buildings for.
You're not just talking to me, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, well, why are you filming in this public place?
You've just answered your own question. See you later.
Well, not really, because I'm talking to you, aren't I?
You're not talking to me because I'm not talking to you.
Okay, I just want to know why you're filming this property here, because this bit's not public, is it? It's private. So why are you filming it?
Do you mind getting away from me?
Hey?
Do you mind getting away from me?
You've got plenty of space to move around.
Yeah, and you're the one with guns and weapons all over you.
Okay, well, I'm just talking to you, aren't I?
You're not talking to me, I've told you.
Okay, well, just be careful what you're filming, mate, alright?
What do you mean by that?
The officer immediately makes a basic mistake in law. He claims that because a building is private property, it cannot be filmed. This is incorrect. Under the precedent set in Bernstein v. Skyviews in General Limited, a landowner has no right to stop someone from photographing it from the public highway. There is no law in the UK that prevents filming the exterior of a building from a public place. The officer is confusing trespass with simply observing.
Because that's private property.
So what?
So if you're filming into people's private property, okay, you could be committing offences.
What
right?
offence?
Voyeurism. If you're filming into someone's private property, I don't think it's funny, because you're alarming people in this area, aren't you? There's members of the public that are getting quite alarmed by your filming.
Don't make anything up here.
I'm not making anything up. There's members of the public getting alarmed by your filming. You're filming in a public place at other people's property.
This is perhaps the most embarrassing moment for the officer. He suggests that the auditor is committing voyeurism. However, under Sexual Offences Act 2003, specifically Section 67, a person only commits voyeurism if they observe someone doing a private act for the purpose of obtaining sexual gratification. Filming a police station or a street in broad daylight does not meet any of the legal criteria required for voyeurism. The suggestion shows the officer is grasping at straws.
So they're getting quite concerned about it.
And
so maybe asking you
it's not against the law. I haven't broken any laws. Now once again, get lost.
Don't tell me to get lost. Alright, I'm in a public place, you don't speak to me like that. Okay, so if you're going to speak to me like that, that'll be classed as antisocial behaviour, won't it?
Right, there's no good outcome of me talking to you, so I'm not going to be talking to you.
Well, I'm talking to you. So now you're committing antisocial behaviour, I want your name and address. You can film me, mate. You've committed antisocial behaviour. You can stay there now. Telling me to get lost, filming like that, and you're alarming members of the public. Under
filming
Section
like
50,
what filming have you
under
seen
Section 50, the Police Reform Act
what
2002,
have you seen me do?
I'm required to give me your name and address.
What film have you seen? What
under
film
Section
have you seen
50,
me do?
under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002, I'm requiring you to give me your name and address. If you refuse to do so, I've just told you.
Now, the officer shifts tactics and plays the antisocial behavior card after feeling disrespected. He claims that being told to get lost is alarming the public. Under Public Order Act 1986, specifically Section 5, a person is only guilty if they use threatening or abusive words or behavior likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress. However, court rulings have repeatedly found that swearing at or speaking rudely to police officers, while impolite, can still fall under protected expression and is often not considered abusive enough to justify a criminal charge. In this situation, the officer appears to be using the law as a tool simply because he felt disrespected.
If you refuse to do so, because you're committing antisocial behaviour in public, mate. Alright, telling police officers to get lost, you're committing antisocial behaviour in public.
I don't like your approach to me.
Okay, I'm only talking to you.
You're not, I don't want to talk to you.
And I'm recording you as much as you are me, okay?
So what?
So I'm asking you to give me your name and address under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002.
And what are you going to do with those details?
If you don't give it me, I'm going to arrest you under that act.
All right, and if you're under the threat of arrest, my name's Matt Williams.
I'm not threatening you with arrest, I'm explaining it to you.
You just threatened me with arrest.
It's not a threat, let me explain it to you.
So take my details.
Okay, name and address then, mate, yeah?
Matt Williams.
Is it Matt or Matthew?
Matthew.
1 T or 2?
2.
Williams. Is it Williams?
Yes. How can you regard me taken a video from a public street
when I've tried
as antisocial behaviour.
When I've tried to speak to you, you've told me to get lost.
I've told you multiple times I didn't want to talk to you.
You keep pointing your camera, alarming members at public. There's people over there looking at you, and you're filming people, so you're causing harassment.
Are you saying they're alarmed? Okay. Are those people alarmed?
So you are causing harassment.
Are you seriously telling me those people are alarmed?
You can film me all you like, mate.
Are you seriously telling me those people over there are alarmed?
You're concerning people, and you're pointing it at a busy road.
So what? I'm pointing it at a busy road. What's the offence in that?
Just to get lost, is it?
Well, I told you not to talk to me in the first place, yet you persisted and harassed me.
I have to, don't I? It's not harassment, mate, is it? When I'm
don't
investigating
call me mate, I am not your mate.
It's a colloquial term.
No, it ain't. Not with me, it ain't.
Where do you live, Matthew? Do you have any identification on you?
No.
Have you got anything where I can prove your identification?
No.
Well, I don't know you are who you say you are then, do I? So how can I clarify you are who you say you are?
Here is where the escalation begins. The officer invokes Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002 to demand a name and address. This power only applies when an officer has reasonable grounds to believe a person has been acting in an antisocial manner. If filming and telling someone to get lost does not legally qualify as antisocial behavior, then the demand itself has no lawful basis. In effect, the situation begins to look less like proper use of authority and more like an attempt to force identification simply because the officer felt personally disrespected.
How can I clarify that if you've got no ID on you? You've not got a bank card or anything like that?
I'm not obliged to carry any ID, am I?
No, you're not, but I need to confirm you are who you say you are.
Well, I've just told you who I am. What's come up on your computer there?
On my computer, lots and lots of Matthew Williams.
At my address?
Not at your address, at lots of different addresses. I can't find one at your address right now because it's come up with lots and lots of different ones. If you give me a date of birth, I might be able to find you a bit quicker.
68.
Let's do it that way, shall we? What is it?
68. You've made up an absolute load of rubbish here.
I haven't, mate. It's all recorded.
Me, video recording on a street, filming that interesting building over there is not antisocial behaviour.
It is the way you've spoken to me though, isn't it? All I've done is approach you and that's why you're filming.
What, and you don't like being told to get lost after I've told you loads of times I don't want to talk to you? What station are you out of?
Me, I work at Cotton Lane Police Station on response. 1968?
Yeah.
Okay, mate, let's have a look.
No, don't call me mate.
Okay, you just called me mate a minute ago. You said you don't like that term, but you've just used it.
When did I call you mate?
Just now. Just now, when you pointed down there, you called me mate. So it's kind of contradictory, isn't it?
Well, don't call me mate.
The officer attempts to lecture the auditor about privacy. While Article 8 of the European Convention on Human Rights protect the right to respect for private and family life, the courts have consistently ruled that there is a much lower expectation of privacy when a person is visible from a public place. If someone is standing in their front garden or walking along a public street, they can be filmed because they are already in view of anyone passing by. The officer is attempting to apply a level of privacy protection that simply does not exist in a public setting.
Okay, no worries, there's no marks on you or anything, you don't want to do anything. All I'd ask is just be, you know, when people are driving traffic around on a busy road and that's actually a private building, just be careful where you're filming. If you want to film in public, that's fine, okay? But pointing your camera into a private building...
No, it's obviously not fine, because you come sticking your nose into what I'm doing.
You're being rude again, aren't you? There's no need to be rude, I'm only talking to you.
Well, you don't need to tell me.
Stop getting all aggressive then. You're on my
camera. Am I aggressive? I'm not aggressive.
Clenching your teeth,
I haven't raised my hands.
Clenching your teeth and speaking aggressively.
You're making absolute rubbish up now.
All recorded, mate.
You're making rubbish up.
All I'm doing is giving you some advice, Matthew, okay?
Well,
just be careful where you're pointing the camera.
I don't want your advice. I don't need your advice.
I'm quite sure if someone's pointing a camera in your house, you wouldn't like it. So just be careful where you're pointing that camera, okay? Don't go filming people's private property.
From this public street, I will point this camera wherever I want.
All right, no, well, not in people's private property, you won't. All right, or we'll be speaking again, won't we? Okay, take the advice or not, it's up to you. All right, thanks for your time.
And then comes a final attempt to control the camera. The officer orders, "Don't go filming people's private property." Again, under the Protection of Freedoms Act 2012, there is no statutory power allowing a police officer to stop someone from filming private property while they are standing on a public highway. The only time such filming could raise an issue is under Terrorism Act 2000 Section 58A, which relates to collecting information likely to be useful to terrorism and that requires specific suspicion. Since the officer has no suspicion of terrorism, the order has no legal foundation.